What is up, my friends? Welcome to Pokebuzz. Today on the channel, I want to share with you a card that I bought from eBay, and that I am very excited about it, that I bought it. I think it was a great decision. It's a beautiful card. I'm going to show that with you. It's a PSA 10 graded slab. I would share that with you. And not so good news is that I bought a card off eBay, and it is one of my favorite sets that was sitting in the eBay vault, and I sold it by mistake. I don't know what I was doing. I just listed the card and it was sold. And after selling it, I realized the mistake I have made. I'm just going to share with you the card that I had on eBay that I sold, and I think it's a brilliant card. It's going to go up in value. I'm just sharing this with you so you don't make the same mistake in case you decide to buy that card. It's definitely, I think it's going to go up in value. It's a great card. It's a great artwork. Before we start, you know, I request you all to please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I'll appreciate it. So without further ado, let me show you the card that I bought off eBay, which is the Pokemon Sword and Shield from Chilling Reign, the Celebi VMAX. As you can see, it is just a beautiful card. The artwork on this is remarkable. I saw this card. I think I bought this for around $35, which I think is an excellent deal. I saw some cards today from the same set selling for around $55, $60. I think this is going to go up in value. However, I did not buy it to flip it. I bought it to keep it in my collection because the artwork on this card is just beautiful, and it's just remarkable. I think it's a great card to have. I have a couple of other slabs that I'm going to share with you in future videos, but I wanted to show you this card that I bought. I just want to bring it up for a quick close up. As you can see, um, the artwork on this card is just remarkable. And as you can see, some of these beautiful lines that are going around the Celebi. As you can see, they are in different color. Um, I have seen this card right now. I have this ring light that is kind of shining on it, but at daylight, you can see the different patterns on the card much better in daylight. It's just a beautiful card. Anyways, on not so positive news, as I mentioned in the beginning of my video, I want to share with you the card that I sold by mistake, which is the Pokemon from Sun and Moon Hidden Fates Charizard GX. That's right. I had this card in my possession. It was in the eBay vault. I bought it for around $650, and I was just very proud. I thought that was a great deal for $650. It was just sitting there, and as you can see, the artwork on this card is remarkable. Just a beautiful card, and I listed it on the eBay to sell it for around 800 some $50, and somebody bought it because it was in the eBay vault. They just transferred the ownership and gave my money, transferred the money to my bank. But that is not the point. I think it was a mistake to sell this card. It's just a beautiful card, and it is very hard to pull. As some of you know, and if you don't, I'll tell you that the Hidden Fates, there is no booster box, right? It only comes in a TCG, you know, and there's no booster box, right? So if you want to get the Hidden Fates, I can show you. um, Hidden Fates, it's in the ETB. um, it's it's a ETB, and it's as you can see some of the prices on the ETB. This one is selling for $170. This one is being bid for $105. This is a difficult card to pull. I want to show you also the price point on this card. As you can see, for PSA 10, it's $720. One sale per day. Um, if I go to PSA 10 listings, you can see um, different cards sold and different prices. This is $605, which was sold. This is just a great deal. As you can see, this was sold for $605. I'm surprised. Typically, these are selling around for $800. If I just click on this, we can see this card that was sold by this seller. If I click on the original listing, you can see that this was a PSA 10 and he accepted the best offer on this card. Um, but there is another card that I had in my possession that I sold last year, and that was the Pokemon Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. Now, some of you folks, if you know, this card is extremely hard to pull. I mean, I have seen people open like hundreds and hundreds of packs and hundreds and hundreds of booster boxes, and you would not be able to pull this card. Extremely hard to pull. This is you can see some of the prices here in the ungraded condition, but if you look at PSA 10, let me see if I can pull some of the graded cards, graded slabs. Um, they are going for well above 3,000, in the range of 3,000 to $4,000. As I mentioned before, I had this card in possession during the peak of the hobby era that I say around 2021, 2022. I was able to secure this card, bought it from eBay for around $22,000, $2,200. And I had it in my possession for a very long time. Just a beautiful artwork. I mean, if I can, I don't know if some of these folks have high resolution pictures, but if you can see there, this is just an amazing card. Some of the biggest YouTubers with Pokemon channels, right? One of the biggest Pokemon channels, they showcase this card when they're kind of showing their collection. Just a beautiful card to have. And I had it in my possession for around, I think 6 months, 7 months, and then I sold it for roughly the same amount I bought it for. That was a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I think there's a lesson there, right? And I want to get to that lesson. That's why I'm sharing this with you all, that if you buy a card as a hobby, right, and you want to keep it in possession, you should not just go and sell it, right? And the mistake I made was I got into the hobby around 2019 and I started buying some slabs, some booster boxes, and then I start selling some of those thinking, oh, the market is going to go down. So I was thinking in terms of business, and that's not how you should think about this. You should think about this as a hobby and enjoy opening the packs like I do on my channel with you all. Share that with the community here. That is what you should all do. I mean, selling the cards, buying them just to make some profit, just waiting for those to go up in value, I don't think that's the right move here, according to me. I mean, I know some people just they pull cards, they grade them, they sell them. That's perfectly okay. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell cards. I mean, it's a hobby, right? So if you sell it, somebody else get the card and they treasure it. That's perfectly fine. But it should not be done just for the sake of making money, because then you will not be able to chase the market values going up and down and always be under stress. So maybe in the future, I would see if I want to buy this card again. Typically, as this card has certain value, like if I buy the PSA, this is a PSA 8, by the way, but if I buy a PSA 10, it would be in the eBay vault, like I had the Charizard GX from the Pokemon Hidden Fates. This is from Burning Shadows, by the way, this Charizard from the Sun and Moon era. But just want to quickly show you the value of this card. As you can see, the graded cards have been going well above like $2,500. You can see 25, 4,000, 3,200, 2,400. They have been fluctuating, but mostly going up in value, as you can see from last year. And this is just definitely a great card to have. What I do want to do is I want to from the Burning Shadow. Um, booster box, and I want to see if I can buy a Burning Shadow booster box. I mean, the booster boxes of Burning Shadows, they have been going up in value, but as I mentioned, I have seen people open thousands and thousands of packs and not being able to pull a single Charizard GX. But with the booster boxes, there's always a hope, right? That if you get the booster boxes, you get like you pull this card, and that'll be just a great thing to have, right? Just pull the card and be able to go grade it, right? And keep it. So as you can see, some of the booster boxes for this card, they have been going up in value as well. Um, Still affordable, like 389, 420. Um, right here, this seller is selling it for $400. This one is still being up for bidding, $102, 399. So still something that you can buy and keep in your possession to open or open in the future, right? And share with the community. So that's all I have, folks. I thought I'll just share with you, the lessons learned from this video is definitely buy the card that you wanna keep in possession. And appreciate the cards, keep them in your collection as a hobby, and share it with the community, right? Post them on Instagram or YouTube, wherever you like. But if you're constantly buying cars to sell them, make some profit, make some money, that's not for me, right? I would like to buy cars, and the Charizard GX, the one I sold, as I mentioned, that was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking, and I posted on eBay, and it was in my vault, right? It got sold. The possession of the card was transferred to the next buyer. So that was not so great of a move there. But I do plan on doing something, is to open the Hidden Fates Lead Trainer box on my channel. So very soon I'm going to do that. I have 3 or 4 of these Elite Trainer boxes in stock. So very soon I'm going to open those on the channel. So please, before you go, I request you all to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, turn the notifications on so you can see a pop-up when I post new videos, and I would see you all in my next video. Thank you.